Hello, Benimusik speaking here. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. As always, Imatra, Finland on June the 4th in the year 2026. Here, the title of the play. In the end, part 2 of this play. Here the title. Here the ticket to verify that me, myself, Benimusik, am in an official context allowed in Imatra, Finland currently. Benimusik is not allowed to have a girlfriend. Benimusik hater, to define them in hashtag, in brackets, lonesome Nazis, brackets closed, force people, in brackets like Benimusik, intentionally into dependence in train stations, official buildings, etc., keys and transponder of love. Oh baby, don't hurt me no more. Transponder of love. The head of Benimusik. It's not a way to make a funny gag here. The head of Benimusik, born in the year 1979, now in the year 2026, almost 50 years old. Look how Benimusik is looking. His body is in shape. He's sexy, he's cool, he's everything. He can have every girl on planet Earth. Not an insult for girls, they are my gods, but look at Benimusik. And now look at this taxi. To describe it to you in a differentiated context, in context to the title of this speech play in the end, part 2 of this play. One of these taxis, hidden Benimusik soldier, like my friend Mike Oldfield, or the band Fahrenurlaub racing team from Germany says it, girl soldier, or Benimusik in one of these tanks. The other two tanks, the typical Benimusik betrayers, described here a bit. Who is this Benimusik soldier girl in the Mercedes car here? I think I'm on this journey, Benimusik's homeless journey in the year 2023, 2024, 2025, 2026. On this journey, I learned a bit how they work. Perhaps a really important person, this Benimusik soldier girl in this Mercedes car, who works in this taxi business, a business no one needs. That is in the Nazi world. We live globally more in code. But this Benimusik soldier girl in this Mercedes, perhaps in a high position in this redundant company in the end, but working there. The other two typical Benimusik haters, Nazis, lonesome Nazis who force people like Benimusik intentionally into dependence in train stations, official buildings, etc., keys and transponder of love. And to how me, myself, Benimusik, worldwide known, also in positive context, but officially you're absolutely unknown beggar, leave this train station, you stink. And this discrepancy, who I am, and who I am officially in the Nazi world, I describe you how I got my power. A stinky beggar, leave our train station. You have to smell good, you have to be rich. Leave our train station, you Jew. But in the end, very mighty. The discrepancy. Me, myself, Benimusik describes it here in getting a stinky beggar in the Nazi world and really golden hand into the racist world this beggar is not allowed to enter and hates. And now I describe you as this official beggar who has also a bit of power in another context, how me, myself, Benimusik works. Polizei Benimusik hier. Kann ich mal bitte Ihre Bescheinigung sehen, dass Sie diesen Beruf auch ausüben, bitte? Polizei Benimusik hier. Kann ich mal bitte Ihre Bescheinigung sehen, ihr zwei Taxifahrerherren, dass ihr diesen Beruf Taxifahrer auch ausüben dürft, bitte? Police Benimusik here. Can I see your justification papers that you are allowed to be in Finland taxi driver, please?